everybody. Hildy here from Pink Plants Lady. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a memory plan in my horizontal happy planner. This is going to be the last spread in this planner for this year. And next year I am not sure that I'll be doing a horizontal, so the memory plans are going to be in a vertical happy planner, which means that instead of the days going like this, they go this way. I have a, what do you call this? Gel on my nails. Hopefully they're not too super shiny, but I went ahead and put gel on them because I'm in between getting my nails done and I had broken like 3 of them. I don't know how. I don't know how I broke them, especially since my nails are normally pretty short, but I guess it happens. So let's see. This week was crazy. You'll see what I mean when I'm done with it. I am still, every time I think back to this week, I'm still feeling overwhelmed. I'm going to be using this book that I got from the Paper Source. It's called Dogs, 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 a book of dog stickers. And on the back, it tells you it's made by Ecolo and it is from the Paper Source. In case you wanted to use it. It's really a cute book. I've had it for a long time, but I thought it's very appropriate for this week. I am still getting over this cold that I've had now for 8-9 days, so hopefully I'm going to try very hard to edit out coughs or sneezes. Not sneezes, coughs or, what do you call it? Snorts. But in case I don't or I can't, please excuse me in advance. Okay, so other than that, I'll be using my Mildliner, and I got the set of pens from Sharpie, the S-Gels in different colors. I have 2 blues here. They look almost the same, but when I tested them, one is a little bit darker than the other, and I want to use the little bit lighter one. This one, yeah, this one's a little bit darker. It doesn't have a name, but if I find it on my what do you call it, on Amazon, I will link them. See, they come in different colors like red, blue, green, and S-Gels are, that's the green. It looks almost black. It's very dark. One thing about S-Gels is they write super smoothly, so that's what I love about them. All right, so let's get started on this plan. Let me see if I should zoom in a little bit or not. Just a little bit for this part. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to be using stickers from this book because this week had a lot to do with dogs. Let's see. I love this Dalmatian. Oh, I love this brown one too. So let's use this one for sure. The Dalmatian. And I like this one. Maybe these 2 dogs here. And I don't know all the breeds, so if I get them wrong. Let's put these guys here. And then the Dalmatian can go here. And then this, maybe it's I don't know what kind of dog this is. Some kind of retriever or something. Labrador, maybe? Okay, and then I need another dog for here. Let's see. Oh, the Basset Hound is really cute. I don't know if they're all repeats. It looks like they might all be. Oh, this guy's cute here. These are different. Okay, there's some repeats, but then they also have, looks like they have different ones scattered as well. Let's go with the Basset. Well, this guy has little trees with him. Let's do that one. I'm going to put him here. All right, so let's see. Then I like to highlight different things that happened that day. Well, I also like to have a box. Let me do the boxes. before I do the highlights, let's do boxes. Here's one with paws. Here's one with a bone. Oops, these are jumping off my... I don't like that this one says to do, but I might have to use it. Looks like I said this, a lot of them are repeated, so let's use a decor then. Or maybe I'll use this guy. Oh, I have an idea. Crikey. All right. So this one, I am going to put here. And I'll put this thing on here. It says my best friend. Like that. And that's all crooked, isn't it? Yeah. I hold the page crooked and then I wonder why my stickers are crooked. Okay. And then this one with the bone, I'm going to put here. And then this guy with the two little paws. Oh, shoot, because I'm going to put highlighter. So let's put this one here, like that. Oh, and then I need one more box. So let's use... How about a decorative one? Like, this one already has a lot of decor. My nails look dirty. I promise y'all they're not dirty. I don't know, I got ink or something under this one. It drives me nuts. That's why I never wear clear polish. So let's find a box instead. How about this? No, this one. Like that. Okay, now let's do the highlights. And for Monday, I don't really have a lot to put on here. So I'm only gonna do 3 lines. Yeah, 3 lines for this one. And then on Tuesday, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're busy. So I'm gonna do 5 on each one of these. Sorry. Thursday, let's do 4. Okay, so that's the first half of the week. Now the second half of the week, let's decorate it. I just have to put this next to it so I can kind of tell. Well, okay, this one only has part that I need to do. I do want to decorate the whole thing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make sure that I stay in frame. So let's do the dogs. Okay, so let's pick dogs that I didn't already choose. And I love this one because it has a big smile. And I never used the Basset. I really wanted to use the Basset. And there's one other one that I wanted to use. This guy, he's so cute. I'm a big dog person in case you haven't. Oh, but I really want to use this one because there's 2 of them. No, I'll go ahead and use him. I might use that one at the very bottom. Okay, so this little guy is so cute. I'm going to put him here. And then this guy is too tall, so let's put him here instead. And then he's gonna be over here. And then I think I want to put a dog or some kind of decor. I like this one. It says love is a four-legged word. So maybe this could go here. Yeah, and then I need to do my boxes. So back we go. And we have this one. And then we have to repeat some of these, I think. So, well, we only need 3. So let's do this here, like that. And then let's do this one. I just heard barking. It's so funny. It's my dog. I think my dogs are outside. And I have a ring cam back here because I'm in the back of the house. And my husband used to work during the day, so I was home during the day. So I have the ring cam. So if somebody comes to the door, I could see, you know, from back here. And so sometimes I'll have it on like right now because I'm in the back and everybody else is in the front of the house, but I should have probably turned it off. Okay, let's highlight now. Let's see, this is when Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then Saturday, I only have a couple things for Saturday. Sunday, is this Sunday? Yes, I have 3 things. You know what? I'm going to move this little dog. I think I'm going to move him over to here. And then do my lines over here. I don't know why, but I just think the aesthetic works. All right, so I'm going to write in first, and then after I write, I will be doing adding some more decor. All right, so I don't like these numbers here, but you know what? Let me see what I can do to cover this up, because this stuff doesn't make any sense here on the side because I don't want it to show up. So is this I wolf you? Okay, let's I'm gonna kind of do that. I don't know how it kind of works because it's my best friend. I wolf you, and it was my 24th wedding anniversary. 24th wedding anniversary. And we went out to dinner. So this day my daughter and her husband went to a cruise. And then hubby and I went to Carrabba's to eat, because that's where we got engaged. And I drove out to check on my daughter's dogs. And she has 6 dogs. Yes, 6 dogs. So then on Tuesday I had to finish writing a manuscript. No, that's not what happened on Tuesday. Yeah, I had to do some writing time, but I had I had a hair appointment, so hair wash. Oh man, I don't know. I'm not writing that well. You know those blow-up bars? That's where I went. And then I had Pablo, my one dog, had an appointment at the groomer. It was all about the dogs this week. Then I did some writing time. I'm almost done with this book. And then, what is up here? I'm sorry, I'm trying to started watching Love Island Australia. It was not very good. And then I did some admin work. And I went to spend the night. Let's see. I went to go spend the night dog sitting from 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. Actually, I think I stayed later because I couldn't get one of the huskies to come in the house. That husky is so bad. So I was watching Messiah, Misha, Posey, Ava, Malia, who is really the bad puppy, and the tiniest one named Loki. Those were my charges. Okay. On Wednesday, came home, put them all in their little, what do you call those things? Crates. And then I came home because I had a book due to my editor. So I finished the book. I feel bad for my editor because I didn't really get a chance to do a whole read through. But I was so excited and happy to get this book done and then send it to the editor. So I got it done by the end of the day. There was a football match of Manchester City versus, who do they play? Real Madrid. I thought they were going to lose, but they beat Real Madrid. What was the score? Gosh, I don't remember the score. I think it might have been 2-0, maybe 2-1. I don't know, something like that. Let's see what else happened this day. Loved. I loved. I did admin work. Hubby and I watched Love Island. It was one of those normal days. I was actually really tired because I didn't get a lot of sleep. And then I went to, I don't need all these lines, but I'm just going to put on here. Dog sitting, went back to spend time with the dogs. Now, during the day, because you're saying, oh, wow, you leave them alone until 8 at night. No, I leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then the other grandmother, my daughter's mother-in-law, comes to their house around 3 p.m. and stays for a couple hours and feeds them their dinner, lets them run outside and all that. But we're both having a really hard time getting the huskies to come inside because the weather's super cold and they're having their best life ever. All right, on Thursday, I don't know if this was the day that it took me forever to get home because I couldn't get one of the huskies in the house. It was super cold, like in the 30s. And she was like, didn't want to come in. And then I felt bad. So I was just like, you know what, let me sit down and have some tea. So I really needed to have tea this day because I put on here, I need tea. Let's see, that looks okay, huh? And then, let's see. Okay, then hubby and I went to a holiday, what do you call it? Luncheon, I guess it was a luncheon. It was a gathering at financial advisors' offices, and that was a lot of fun. We go every year. And then, well, actually, is this the third year or second year? I think it's the second year going. All right, and then I didn't do hardly anything. I went to the Hallmark store because I had to buy an engagement card. And since I was done with the book, I didn't have to do any writing. I did do a little bit of admin work, but really I just kind of lazed all day. I was really kind of sleepy because it's hard to get any sleep with 6 dogs who are excited to be out of their crate, and there's someone new in the house, so they think they can get away with everything. And then I went to my dog sitting duty, again, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. I put 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., but some days I didn't leave till like 9. So that's the first part of the week. Okay, so let's go to Friday. Friday, it was a hallelujah because I didn't have to come spend the night that night. I had a hair appointment. Oh yes, I got a haircut this day. My hair was getting so long. I meant to write cut. I guess I will write it. So I got about 3 inches cut off because my hair grows really fast and it's like too long. And it looks stringy, in my opinion. Oh shoot, I know what I should have written there. Hold on, let me change that. That was not the most important thing that happened. I'll do it in this pink one, maybe? Maybe here. I went to an engagement party. Let me write this on here. I think that's more important than getting a haircut. That was at 7 p.m. I think. Hubby's like, yeah, we're not going to stay very long. We'll stay long enough to just hang out. And then he ended up having a really good time. So we were like, yeah, we were some of the last few there. Okay, so that was fun this day. Engagement party. That's why I had to buy an engagement card on Thursday evening. And then, so yeah, I got a haircut. And then I went to go check on the dogs around in the afternoon, around 2 or 3, and then the other grandmother was going to come at night. Since this night I had this engagement party, so I didn't really want to, have a glass of a cocktail or something and then try to drive over there. So, and then other than that, I had some Amazon deliveries. I really need to, I keep wanting to set up something outside for the Amazon drivers and I keep forgetting. And then I did a little bit of admin work because I have to do that almost every day. Saturday was like finally get to sleep in. And I didn't really sleep in super late because my husband had to go take a test for his wave radio, whatever the heck that is called. So he had to leave the house. So then my dogs are like, hey, something different. Let's all get up. Okay, and so this day I had book club. Of course, instead of having a whole day off. Who does that? Who has a full day off? Not me. Sunday, it was my church Christmas party, which I was in charge of the craft. So I made these, I'll try to stick in a image of the ornaments that I made or led the kids to make. Tablecloth was the exact colors of the ornaments they were making. So when I put the kits out, it was hard to see. You couldn't see it. It just blended. So I wish I had brought like placemats or something, but I mean, we still ended up having a nice time. So the Christmas party was at 6 p.m. on this day. And then what else happened on Sunday? A church service. And then we met friends for lunch. And then we had to stop at Walmart. I had to pick up some stuff for the Christmas party, and then fixed appetizers. We did meatballs. And they were gone, I think, in the first I don't know. They were gone like in the first 10-15 minutes after the buffet line started. So hubby was like, oh, I should have made more. I'm like, no, there was plenty of other food. It's just that everybody for some reason was in the meatball mood. All right, so I love the way it looks. It's got a little bit of space, so let's add some decor. There are some wordy words, and we don't have any. Let's see, we got best friend, don't forget, unconditional love. What's that say? Shopping, shopping list. A grooming one. There's some place where one of the dogs went to the groomer, isn't there? This one. So I'm going to put this one there like that. And then, oh, and by the way, the 6 dogs. So the dogs were all big dogs. My daughter has 3 huskies. Husky, a standard poodle, which is a pretty good sized dog, and that's Posey, and then a pit bull mix named Ava, and then Loki's a little tiny Yorkie poo. So I mean, yeah, my hand pretty busy because they're not. Of the dogs, 5 of them were big dogs, and only one is a manageable size for me because I'm used to little dogs. Okay, I kind of wanted to add something here and something there. I'm thinking about adding another little dog, so I'm gonna put this one there. I always say little dogs, even if they're not little. I don't know why. And let me see. They have a stick, the dog house. None of the dogs have dog houses. They have dog crates, but none of our dogs, we don't do dog houses because our dogs are never outside. So I'm going to repeat some of these decors, like this dog food and the dog bowl and the hydrate on this side. So let's put the hydrate up here. And then under here, I'm going to put like the dog food going like this, and the little bowl here like that. And then down here in this space, I'm going to say best memory. Best memory was chasing Malia. I don't know how to spell her name. Around the backyard. With a rake. She's scared of the rake, but she's a fast runner. But it was funny. Oh my gosh. I told my daughter, I don't mind dog sitting, but that little dog needs to go to freaking puppy school. That's my picture of a rake. Because you know the ends are kind of curled a little bit. Yeah, that's my rake. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. There we are. Bye.